Hi there and welcome. In this short video I'm going to show you how this AI chatbot sells for you while you sleep. Get ready to watch the full demonstration. Okay, so if you're looking for a way to automatically engage with potential customers on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp and your website, and also nurture your leads to ultimately drive sales without being constantly online, then this demonstration is going to be for you, because it's going to revolutionize your marketing strategy. Okay, so the creator of the AI chatbot studio is Chad Nicely, and he believes in keeping things simple and methods that can actually generate massive engagement for you. So with AI Bot Studio, which Chad has created, you can automate your responses to comments, and once users engage, you can automatically send personalized direct messages to them. This allows you to capture leads and guide them towards a sale even while you sleep. And the beauty about this is that it's created in just minutes and there's no coding skills required, and it's simple and newbie friendly. So I have some other videos on AI Bot Studio, so stay to the end and I'll show you how you can get in front of those other videos as well. Thank you so much. Enjoy the presentation. Over to Chad.
And if you've ever had to do this before, my God, good luck to you. Good luck. And let me tell you something else too. We are Facebook approved, okay? And that is not the easiest thing to do. I'll bet we had to submit over 60 videos to get approved with this software. It's really, really tough, right? But we did it, and it's great. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I know you guys are here for a demo. So let me see if I can go ahead and share my screen. And I'm going to turn off my camera here so I don't distract you guys. Okay, let's see. I'm already sharing that screen. All right, let me just drag this over here. Okay, so I am inside of our AI Bot Studio. All right, now, I've been listening to you guys. I watch the comments very, very closely. Okay, I'm not a very scripted guy. I watch things very, very closely. A lot of people like our dark layout. Okay, I'm like going blind, so I'm going to keep the light layout here. You can see it's very, very clean, very simple. I'm not going to overwhelm you. I'm in our Platinum account, so there's even stuff here that you probably won't see. And the first thing that I want to point out is I'm very, very good on video, especially getting right to the point. How many of you are relieved to see little 4-minute videos, little 3-minute videos, little 5-minute videos? You guys like that? Right to the point, because the goal is to get you guys set up. A lot different than what we're doing here, right? As soon as you come in here, there's an onboarding screen where I will walk you through the process. So we have quick start videos, we have a community, and of course we have our support desk. The menu is very, very simple. But we're going to come over here to the bot library for now. With this software, I know other softwares charge you a lot of money to do this, but you can come over here and you can connect your OpenAI key from AI. You don't have to. You can start using our admin account. I'm okay with that. I'll cover the cost because I want you guys to actually go out there and create your first chatbot, right? And so here's the thing. I can come over here and I can go ahead and click on this button and I can say chatbot. Now, somebody go ahead and tell me something we can create a chatbot on today. What can we do? Sourdough, mortgage, lead gen. Ooh, astronomy is kind of interesting. Astronomy, coffee shop. I'm a diehard coffee lover, guys, like big time. Customer support. Let's do a coffee lover, right? So the name of our expert is gonna be coffee lover, right? So we can do coffee lover bot, whatever. You call it whatever you want. You can put in the description if you want to, okay? None of that's new to you guys. Go ahead and save changes. Now we have our coffee lover bot, okay? And if I come over here and if I go ahead and edit this chat bot, it's gonna take me inside. All right, now we go into a little bit more detail, but I'm gonna tell you guys right now that this is nothing that you guys can't handle, right? We're over here on this pink tab, which is the settings. Now, what I like and what I have to have, guys, is I'm actually a pretty simple guy. So I don't like bouncing around. Whatever I change over here, I want changed over here, like right here in front of me, right? So this can be the best coffee in Vegas, okay? And then this can say something about your digital barista at your service. Okay, so it's filling in over here. For the bot greeting, I could just say hello there. Does everybody see it filling in over here? I am sharing my screen, yes? Okay, good. So people start asking, are you sharing your screen? I'm like, I hope so, because it took a whole minute and a half to do that. No, okay. And then we got this placeholder down here. All right, very, very simple, okay? Now the next thing is, we could just go ahead and link an expert to this, and this actual chatbot will start functioning before we even train it, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something else that you've probably never seen before. I'm going to come over here to the left-hand side, and this is our expert, also known as assistant creator, right? And so I'm just going to go ahead and type in a barista expert or coffee expert or latte expert, whatever I want to do. Remember what I told you, you can go ahead and connect your own AI account. You could just use our API account. And I'm going to come down here, and my search term is going to be coffee expert, okay? And remember what I told you about the tones? There's those 15 tones. I'm going to go ahead and choose this guy right here, okay? And if I click generate instructions, what you're going to see over here on the right-hand side is you're going to see these instructions go ahead and start to be generated. Now, the thing I love about this so much, guys, is when there are updates that happen out there in the world of AI or whatever that is, then these instructions will always update. You will always get the latest and greatest, okay? And yes, I can come over here and I can go ahead and edit these instructions if I want to, right? So I'm going to go ahead and click on Create Assistant, and now that assistant has been created. Now, let me check in with you guys on a scale of 1 out of 10. On a scale of 1 out of 10, 1 means nope, I'm completely lost. 10 means I'm totally with you, Chad. Where are you at? Scale of 1 out of 10, where are you at? 10, 10, 10, good? Mr. Tim Vero's on the call. Good to see you, my friend. Good. Everybody is good. Okay. And I see staff is answering questions. That's awesome. All right. Well, now that we've created our assistant, guys, let's come back over here to our bot library. And now let's go back in where we were. And let's just go ahead and connect that assistant, right? So I'm going to go ahead and connect assistant. And by the way, I just want to tell you guys, I am on a T-Mobile internet connection here at the house. I live in the most beautiful part of Vegas that just does not believe in the internet, right? So my internet's horrible. So if it seems a little laggy or something, that's me, all right? So now that assistant that I just created is right here. There's our expert. And again, I can even click in here and I can make changes if I want to. I can also regenerate him if I want to pull up something new. So I'm going to go ahead and save these settings, all right? And now we're going to come over here to this guy right here, and these are the quick buttons. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn this on, and the first thing I'm going to ask is the special, okay? And then I'm going to ask for location. Do you guys see these buttons change over here? And then I'm going to ask for hours, okay? These 3 buttons just came in here. If I want to put more, I can, but I'm going to go ahead and save the settings. And now I am done with the settings. Can everybody type in the chat here? Let me know. Can everybody do the settings? Good. Now here's the thing. As soon as we connected our assistant, it brought in this icon right here. Because now what we can do is we can come inside of here and we can start to train this. I keep calling it assistant, but that confuses people. We're going to call it an expert. You might know it as assistant. I know it as an assistant. Other people understand it as an expert. All right. So we're going to come back to this here in a minute. But first, let's just go ahead and come over here. I'm going to click on bot URL, and I want to show you guys really, really fast. Here is the layout we've done. Now, we haven't customized the logo or done anything else, but if I just say hi there, let's see how this thing reacts. It says, ready for a coffee-filled conversation. I've been waiting for this. how can I perk up your day today? Now, we haven't given it any URLs. We haven't given it a website. How many of you are really, really relieved to hear that for your client, all you got to do is take their website URL, and that's it. And you can, if you identify the things that are most important to that client is going to be tickled pink. For instance, Connie with her work at the salon, man, they want to know, okay, can somebody get the prices? Does somebody know how to make an appointment? Does somebody know the location? Does somebody know the hours? And that client is tickled pink. They love it, right? And yeah, it can do other languages and everything else. Remember, you're free to go into the instructions and tweak it any way you want to, right? So now we'll come back to this, but now let's come over here, okay? And I don't think I necessarily have, but I could clearly open up Canva, guys, and create a logo really, really quickly. But I'm just going to go ahead and just cheat a little bit here. And I'm just going to grab something that I know is going to look good. So we'll go with this guy right here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and save him. All right. And I'll save him right here. I got all these logos, but I'll save him right there. And then we'll come back over here and we'll just go ahead and start loading our logos, right? So we'll go ahead and put this one for square. I'll go ahead and put that there. Now, as I do that, it updates over here. If I come over here and if I put this one, it's going to update over here. Okay, you'll see it update up here. If that one might be too big, right? Because it's a smaller image. Let me see if it there. So I can go ahead and do that one. Same with this one. And Paul is like drawing all over my screen. Paul, are you trying to like point to the right? Now look, here's the thing too, guys. We'll get to this one here in a minute, but look, notice you got all these colors here. Why is that? Because I don't want you to make our chatbots ugly. If you make this comment right here a bright color, you just totally screwed everything up. Would you guys agree? So you can't screw this up. I learned this a long time ago with software to give you a lot of choices, but make sure none of them are going to screw it up, right? Now, if we look at this brown here, let me go ahead and grab a color wheel here. That's a color code. That's the color of that brown, right? I can actually come over here and let's go ahead and make it that brown color. That looks pretty good. And let's put the brown color right here too, right? So we can come over here, we can do this, and we can go ahead and put this right here. Now, yes or no, how many of you think that looks pretty good? Ken says you thought of everything. That looks good, right? How many of you think that the client would be happy with that? Yes or no? Matter of fact, let's go see what that looks like on the page over here. Let's click on the bot URL again. Let's come back over here. Let's open it up. I think that looks pretty fantastic. Yeah? And by the way, it looks just as good on the phone. I'll give you guys a link here in a minute. Okay? All right, so we spent a lot of time on, I didn't want something that looked, I don't want to put anybody else down, but there's some chatbots out there that kind of have like a cartoonish feel to it. And I wanted to have a really, really clean look that businesses would be happy with. Does that make sense to everybody? And thank you so much for all the comments. That's awesome. All right. Now, at the same time, we set up this bot here. And I just went through basic settings, nothing real complicated. And by the way, can everybody do what I've done so far? Just say, yes, I'm with you. I got it. Is everybody good so far? Nobody's frustrated yet? There's a lot of people on this call. There's almost 300 people. So I just want to make sure everybody's good. Okay. Now, at the same time, we've also given you this page. And I've shown you a little preview here. But we can go ahead and do the same exact thing. I can go ahead and grab that coffee logo here. And I'll just go ahead and put the Square Salon logo here. Okay. And if I go ahead and save these settings, and if I come over here to the page URL, you're going to see that you also have this page URL. So you have the widget, you have the page URL, right? And you can see it's changing the greeting now. Double shot greeting, what's percolating in your world today? How can espresso my assistance? See, it thinks it's funny, right? But watch this. If I turn down my brightness, I want to show you guys something real fast. And I could put it in the chat, but look at this here. I'll turn down my brightness. And if I grab this URL before we change it, let me just go ahead and put this in the chat here. I'm going to send it to myself on Zoom so that I can open this on the phone and show you guys, because this is really, really important. And these are things that we spend a lot of time working on, probably too much time. But if I open this on my phone, let me get this URL to come in here. Did it send? Where is that? Chad Nicely's presenting. Okay, there it is. It's right in front of me, Chad. Big red truck. Okay, look. Can you guys see this? Hold on, let me stop sharing my screen for a minute. I want you guys to see this. Okay, are you guys able to see this? No? Oh, because my camera's not on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Where's that at? Okay, there we go. How about now? It's kind of bright, but if I come down here, if I just click something, you can see how fast it responds, right? And it does all of this right here in real time. So we spend a lot of time working on responsiveness, working on responses, on how it comes up, making sure it doesn't get stuck. Like you guys have had experience before with other chatbots that may have been a little bit difficult, yeah? Okay. Okay. Perfect. All right. So we've already done these 3 steps. Now, the next step is, we'll do this one here in a minute, but let me come over here and let me show you one thing real fast that I think you guys are going to like. So if I'm on my bot over here, is there anybody that's interested in building a list? Type in the chat, let me know. How many of you are interested in building a list from your chatbot? Good, because the money's in the list, right? Yeah, okay, so look, we can have it where if I put, I'm a big guy on newsletters. I absolutely love newsletters. I teach newsletters a lot, right? And so I want to have it where somebody's going to click a checkbox here to sign up for my newsletter. So I want to go ahead and get their first name, and I want to get their email address. That's all I want. I could get their first name, last name, phone number if I want to, but that's all I want. And once I collect that, I can send that to an autoresponder. I can send it to Go High Level. I can send it to Infusionsoft. I can send it to GrooveFunnels, wherever I want to send it to, right? So the other thing is, this thing can appear instantly, or you can wait till they send you the first message, and then this gate opens up. Does that make sense? Does it work with Sendio? I love Josh Zamora. Of course it works with Sendio. All right. So is everybody getting this right now? Now let me ask this question. How many of you could flip a switch and turn an opt-in form on? Yes or no? I told you, man, this was going to be stupid simple, right? Stupid simple. Okay. Now let's come over here to the thing that is not so simple, right? And that's this guy right here. So I think that I am in a different browser, but I'm going to go ahead and try. So when I want to connect my bot that I just set up to my social media, I click this here, and here's the thing. I can connect WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram. So WhatsApp's a kind of a pain in the butt because you got to have a separate number for each bot. Yeah? So I'm going to have thousands of bots. I have no desire to go out there and have thousands of numbers with WhatsApp. I'll just have my main bot for my mastermind or whatever, where people can, text the bot, right? But I can come over here and I can say continuous chat nicely. I can say get started. So I'm already logged into Facebook. That's good. And I can say next. Now look, I'm going to do this in real time so you guys can see this. Is that cool? Now I've already got a number that's set up on WhatsApp. Okay, there it is right there. And I'm going to click next. Now I'm going to click continue. And if we've done everything right, it is early. Let's click finish. We don't have to add a payment method or anything. If we've done everything right, nope, I thought so. This account has already been added. Would you do me a favor, G, and remove those accounts from that other place, please? It's in the Nicely Media. Could you do that for me?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. It's okay, though. We'll reconnect this here in a minute. I have the account that I'm logged into on Facebook. I have it connected to another account. He's going to go in there and click a button, and he's going to disconnect all these, okay? But I'm here to tell you the one that is a problem for me is Instagram. Instagram's always been a problem when it comes to Google Chrome. I can't log into Instagram from Google Chrome, but I can from Firefox, right? So just remember that with Instagram. But all these other ones, we're just going to click it. Let me know when I can do that, G. We're just going to click it. And then when we do, we're going to connect, right? This is some advanced setting stuff that you guys aren't ready for yet. You can see there's tooltips on everything. But now the last step is we come over here and we're taking a lot of input from you guys. Okay, now he says I can connect. See that? He waited for me to click off that tab and then he says you can connect. All right, so let's try this again. We're going to click on WhatsApp. Let's do this again now, okay? We disconnected from the other account. So we'll go ahead and continue as me. All right, here it is. You guys are seeing the real nitty gritty here. We'll say get started. Okay, we'll click next. There it is. I should have, hold on. I want to choose my profile. I've already got this one here. I'm going to say next, continue, and then we're going to go ahead and click finish. And if we've done everything right, never know what happens when you're live. If we've done everything right, then there we go. We're connected to WhatsApp. Now, how many of you can do that? That's it. How do I connect to Facebook? I logged into Facebook. I'm logged into Facebook, right? And I am sharing my screen, yes? All right, so now let's do it with Messenger. Messenger is the easy one. And what's cool about Messenger, how many of you have a business page? Yes or no? I got so many business pages, I don't even know what to do with. They should have charged for them because I wouldn't have as many then, right? But they let me set all these business pages up for free. They used to be called fan pages back in the day. But I can come over here and I can go ahead and reconnect. And you're going to see that I'm going to connect right to Messenger. And there it is. It's connected to this fan page right here. If I wanted to, this is what G just did. He clicked disconnect in the other one. But let me kind of show you. If I come over here to this link here, and if I choose my page, if I say edit previous settings, look at this here. These are all business pages. Every single one of those can have a chatbot for free. WhatsApp, a little bit more complicated. Now, how many of you are starting to connect the dots? You're starting to understand what's going on here, right? It's pretty freaking cool, right? So right now, it's set for this one. I'm going to say, yep, I like that. Okay, we'll go ahead and use my account. Yep, save it. And then it's going to circle back around. Got it. Chat has been connected. And this window is going to close. And boom, now we're connected to Messenger. Now, we'll attempt Instagram, but I got a feeling I got to come over here to Firefox, right? So we'll click on Connect Instagram. Again, I can't even log into Instagram. It just freezes on me, right? So I'll go ahead and put my information here. And people are like, oh my God, did he just put his real number up there? Yeah, I sure did. That's my real number, right? Okay, so now look, I'm going to say not now, and then this thing's going to sit around and spin, and this is not our software. I can't log into Instagram either, but I can do it from the Firefox, right? So, and other people have had that problem too, logging into Instagram. So it's this OAuth thing, whatever. All right, but that's how you do these three. Does that make sense now? Let me see if I don't want anybody to take my word for it. Hold on just a minute. Do you guys want to see how Instagram connects? I know you do, don't you? It's like, dude, you queued it up and then you just let it go. Hold on, let me show you. I'll log into Instagram. Hold on a minute. We'll do this for reals. I don't want you to think we have a bug. We don't have a bug. Instagram's just a pain in the butt. And by the way, did you guys all notice that my software loads faster than theirs does? Let's see, app.ai bot. Multi-million-dollar company, and their software sits there and spins. Okay, here we go. So let me go ahead and log into this account. Let's see if this is the right account. This is a different account. Hold on a minute. This is actually one of the accounts that we're actually using. But let me come over here and I'll show you. We'll log out of this account. I'm now inside of here. This was a demo account we just set up for today. But let me go ahead and do this. So we'll connect Instagram in this account. Right now, look, we've already got WhatsApp connected. We've already got Messenger connected. Does everybody see this right now? This bot is connected to those two social properties, yeah? Okay, now let's come over here and let's go ahead and continue. Let's go tackle Instagram, right? And you're going to want to tackle Instagram, okay? So we'll come in here to the meta and we'll connect to Instagram. And I'll do that again. Okay. This guy's sneaky. Did he put his phone number up there on purpose? No, I just can't remember my login. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and click allow. There it is right there. And now watch. Instagram's really fast. It's done. Does this run on credits? No, we don't have credits. We don't have credits. Let me tell you something about me, okay? I get a lot of partners that get mad at me. And they say, dude, you leave so much money on the table. You know why? Because I'm just so excited to use my own software. I'm not thinking like all the other marketers. I'm just excited to use the software. We need it for ourselves. Okay, so now look. No, you don't have to pay for anything. You don't have, there's no credits here. You don't have to pay Facebook, nothing. Now, how many of you could do that? Yes or no? How many of you can do what I'm showing you on the screen? Yeah? Of course you can. It's really that easy. It's really that easy. Now, we put some beta users in last night, and this is the other thing I'm going to tell you about me. How many of you are relieved to know, and if I got some of my mastermind members here and some core members here, you can please back me up on this. How many of you are relieved to know that this thing's going to update every single week? That there's always going to be new features. There's always going to be latest and greatest, and I won't charge you for it. Not only that, this thing is a 10-year commitment for me. And if you don't believe me, I got software that's 14 years old that people are still using today. It's called Everless and it's called EasyLinks. Never before has there been a better opportunity than there is with AI Bot Studio. All right. And you don't even, y'all, I'm just playing with you right now. I haven't shown you the secret sauce yet. But look at the comments here. Look what people are saying. I'm always updating every day. It's like Christmas around here, right? So now we got some feedback from people on what they wanted to see. We're going to change some things here. We're going to turn little explanation points here and everything else. But basically, when you want to train your bot, you can come over here. You can go ahead and load files. There's some advanced things we can do with this too. So I can go ahead and put PDFs in there, CSVs in there, whatever I want to do. Or I can come over here to the text message and I can just go ahead and say the store hours are this. Store hours are this, that, this, that. I can put website URLs in here, okay? Now, what it does, somebody asked this question, I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't even thinking that far. Websites to me are dead. I don't even think about websites anymore. I got so many landing page builders that for me, I only work from a landing page. So we're going to go back and we're going to revisit that. Right now, if you put a landing page URL in there, it will go and read that whole entire URL. It'll memorize the URL. It will learn from it, and that's good. But if you put a whole-blown website in there, will it go do the website right now? No, it won't. But we're already looking into it, and I'm going, yeah, you know what? Websites were a thing. I suppose they're still out there. We need to do that. Is that fair? Has everybody got that? Don't worry, Laura, I'm getting to you. All right. And then you can do Q&As. Okay, so this is how you're going to train, and there's an easier way to train that I'm going to show you here in a minute. But first, this is the confirmation that I want from you guys. On a scale of 1 to 10, how many of you are now convinced that you could absolutely build a bot? And you could deploy it over here, my smoking gun, yes or no? Every single person on this call should now be convinced that they can build a bot, right?
Okay, hopefully you got a lot out of that video. Your next step to get some more information will be to visit this link that I have here on screen. I will also leave a clickable link for you in the description, so you can see how you can use AI Bot Studio for your business, and again, create in just minutes a chatbot with no coding skills needed. Thanks very much for your time.